Welcome to Xyron's Inspiration in Motion. You already love Xyron products for their use in scrapbooking, but did you also know that Xyron is terrific for kids' crafts, home decor, school projects, and more? We've created some short project videos to get your creativity juices flowing, so come on in. Today I'd like to welcome Jessica Barnett, my friend who lives down the street and works for Cookies, which is why I invited her. Yes. She's also very crafty, and she's going to show us a home organization project, this darling little mail holder file organization paper wonderfulness. She's already pre-cut the pattern paper, so what I'm going to do is if you'd walk people through how you measured the paper, how you painted the board. It starts out as something just as plain as this. Where did you get this?
This at a mass craft store, actually.
It's cool. I'm going to go ahead and run these through our 9-inch Creative Station. Boy, this is an amazing machine. It's got 5 different types of cartridges that you can interchange as you go. We're going to be using one of the adhesive refills today so that we can get this nice and stuck on there. It gives edge-to-edge adhesive, which is perfect when you're working for projects like this. So tell the folks how you painted and cut.
Well, I used a scrapbooking paint, which just has less water in it and takes less time to dry, but that's not necessary. And I did get a little overzealous on the front here, but you don't have to paint those spots where the paper is going to go. I was sure to paint the back and the sides, because rather than have to trim a bunch of little tiny pieces of paper, I thought this would be much quicker to just do these 3 pieces. So to measure the front, I measured across this entire front piece. Then on the inside.
So all the layers are the same length across?
They're not.
Oh, they're not?
Because
outside,
the front
inside.
Has this,
good,
yeah.
Okay, good.
These 2 are not quite as wide. So whatever piece you're using, you'll want to measure it. And then I leaned right up against the bob to get all the heights.
Gotcha.
And cut them into rectangles.
And you cut it at the highest height, and then you're going to cut it down?
At that highest point, and I'll just trim
to fit. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off, and then everything is going to be sticky, edge to edge, top to bottom, which is great for projects like this. And then you just throw this on the floor. I'm
just going to kind of lay it on there and center it as much as I can and press it down.
Okay.
And then to trim these edges, I just took my craft knife. I didn't even lean up against anything and kind of sawed here. Okay, while you put those on, I'm going to run the rest of your embellishments, the ribbon, this darling little clock embellishment, and this little leather tag through the 1.5-inch Creative sticker, or the X as we like to call it, the pink fabulous shiny X. The way that you put, this is amazing for ribbon, and this is one of the reasons why I love it. You just take the ribbon, and if there's a facing side up, you want that facing up, but this is the same on both sides. You insert it down into the feed tray, and you just want to hold on to it with your finger. You pull the paper down through here, and you just pull it through. And this will take anything up to the thickness of a nickel. So this is perfect for your embellishments, especially the little tiny die cut letters, you know, if you're using one of those manual die cutting machines. And you also, when you are using thicker embellishments like this clock embellishment, you just want to rub around the edge a little bit with your finger. So if you want to show folks how to put on the ribbon and all the embellishment greatness. Okay. So I have my ribbon here. Okay. Let me help you with that. Thank you. Go ahead, pull. Thank you. What I did. Oh, so you lay it right down on the table. Yes. And I try to not stick to everything. Okay. And that's about where I want it to end. Okay. And you're going to hide where it meets underneath your leather tag? Yep. Oh, and it just overlaps perfectly. And let's see. I'm just going to lay that on there to hide. The thing I like about making your own home decor projects is if you wanted this in your kids' room, you could do blue. If you wanted it for a baby gift or a wedding gift, you could do cream or pink. Or I mean, the possibilities are endless. You don't have to buy whatever they have in the store. You can make it your own. Well, fantastic, Jessica. More information about this can be found on Xyron.com, where we are right now. Inspiration in Motion. Thanks for joining us.